Join me on the Lake Michigan Circle Tour. On this journey, we will cover 4 states and over 1,000 miles. The plan is to go around Lake Michigan in 3 days. This is Rider's Quest and I am Madhukar. Starting off quite early on this beautiful morning from Chicago area. We are on Interstate 984 heading north towards Kenosha, Wisconsin. Taking the first break here at Kenosha to get some breakfast. We continue to drive along the beautiful Lake Michigan coastline. This will be the first time I'll be away from home for more than a day on my motorcycle. I really want to thank my wife and kids for letting me go on this adventure. They have been very supportive and willing to let me pursue my passion of adventure touring. As we drive along north, we see the colors changing. We continue on to Racine, Wisconsin, then Milwaukee, then Sheboygan, and Manitowoc. Here in Manitowoc, you can take the SS Badger, the largest cross-lake passenger ferry on the Great Lakes. This offers an authentic steamship experience. I think this is the only coal-powered ferry operational in the US. It's 410 feet long, 60 feet wide, can hold 600 passengers and 180 vehicles of different shapes and sizes like motorcycles, cars, and buses. It takes 4 hours to cross the lake on the ferry, which is 60 miles long. Happy to see another fellow adventure tourer, especially on a 1250GS. You can split the circle tour into 2 halves by taking the ferry, but I plan to car circle the lake on my motorcycle. We continue to drive along the beautiful coastline. The skies are clear and the clean blue waters on the right side. It's really beautiful. As you can see here, I have replaced the BMW standard windscreen on the GS with the Buick touring windscreen. I've been very happy with the windscreen so far. It's offering good wind protection. The only thing that I'm not very happy about is it's now become a 2-step process. First, I have to loosen the reinforcement kit, and then I have to operate the windscreen to make it go up or down. To make it a little easier, I have installed some winged M8 nuts. Those are the steel nuts that you see on the either side of the phone here. With these wing nuts, I can still operate them or loosen the reinforcement kit with my motorcycle gloves on. From Manitowoc, we move along 2 rivers, Kewaunee and Algoma. Taking a quick stop at Algoma. Resuming after a quick break, I see a few people flying some kites. As you drive along the shoreline or the coastline, you see people enjoying different types of activities like parasailing, kayaking, and so on. From Algova, we head north towards Door County. First, we pass along Sturgeon Bay, then Institute. We'll make a quick stop at Cave Point, which is really beautiful. Passing Sturgeon Bay. Enjoying some views at Cave Point. Door County is really beautiful. From Cave Point, we continue on Bailey's Harbor, Sister Bay, Fish Creek, where we briefly enter the Peninsula State Park. You can easily spend 2 or 3 days just in Door County. Lot of nice resorts, good restaurants, wineries, artisan cheese stores. Wisconsin is famous for their cheese. We are in the Peninsula State Park. If you're into camping, the Peninsula State Park has very good campgrounds. You have to book well in advance. It's really hard to find spots close to the lakeshore. Now we are going to exit the Door County from Egg Harbor via Sturgeon Bay, Brussels, then we head on to Green Bay, which is our final destination for the day. We are getting close to Green Bay. The sun is setting. We've been driving from morning. It's time to go check into the hotel and get some good night rest so that we can start early in the morning. .34 miles, 8 hours 26 minutes of riding time, beautiful weather. That was a good day. We are starting day 2 from Green Bay, heading towards Mackinaw, Wisconsin. The roads are wet. Expect a lot of rain on the way. It's called Green Bay because of the greenish color of the water, as you can see on the right side. As we drive north, we get to see more beautiful fall colors on the way. We continue our journey from Marinette and drive towards Cedar River with the lake on our right side, and the sun is rising. It's a beautiful morning. But up ahead I see the clouds forming, so definitely expect rain. So let's enjoy the sunshine for a little bit. As you are driving close to the lake, you can take these small detours, go off-road a little bit, get close to the lake, relax for a while and take some beautiful pictures. After the brief stop, we are moving ahead, passing Ford River, Rapid River. Now we're in the heart of Upper Michigan Peninsula. It's really beautiful. Our goal is to drive through Upper Peninsula this morning and reach St. Ignace. Yeah, I definitely, as I cross this section, I can definitely sense that I'm going to get some rainfall ahead. So let me switch from my summer gloves to waterproof gloves. Yeah, the roads are now really wet. I'm being careful. I'm on the 80/20 tires. In the wet, they are not offering a lot of confidence, so I'm taking it slow. After driving for a while in rain, my confidence is slowly building, but the rain keeps increasing as we drive east. When you're on a motorcycle and when it rains, it changes everything. It's not the same as you are inside a car. So I had to make a stop and put on the waterproof lining inside my jacket and pants. Yeah, the gloves are wet. The phone has stopped charging because it looks like the water has seeped in. The 1250GS is doing just fine. Everything is functional. It's driving well. I think the machine is doing well. The man is a little tired. It's been almost the second day driving back to back, and the iPhone also has let me down a little bit. The good news is we are getting close to St. Agnes. So we made it to Castle Rock at St. Agnes. The Castle Rock is one of the oldest lookout points. It offers a good view of Mackinaw Island, the Mackinaw Bridge, but with the weather and the cloudy skies and with my heavy riding gear, I don't think I'm going to climb up. Hi, does the iPass work? Oh. Too bad the iPass doesn't work. So I had to keep my wallet inside a waterproof pocket. So I have to. Yeah, so be prepared. Make sure you have cash handy when you cross the Mackinaw Bridge. Yeah, again, that's one of the drawbacks of when you're on a motorcycle with all the gear and when it rains. So here's a good look at the Mackinaw Bridge. So down the right there you can see the Mackinaw Island. I don't think we can go on the bike. We probably have to take the ferry, but I think we're gonna skip that. Again, it continues to pour. Bridge is a little scary. It's very uneven in the middle, so I recommend that if you're crossing the bridge, stay on the right lane. You're safer. Wow, it's really beautiful. Yeah, I wish the skies were clear, but scary. So we crossed the bridge and passed Mackinaw City, now heading towards Traverse City. Very secluded area, the forest. For potholes. From Mackinaw City we pass Petoskey and Charlevoix. Sun is out finally. We can see the Lake Michigan there. In the morning when I was driving north, the sun was rising on the east on my right side. Now I'm driving down south, again the sun is setting on my right side. Okay, it's gonna be dark soon and we need to get to Traverse City as soon as we can. The rain really slowed me down, so now I have to drive in the dark. We are passing a small town. I even don't know which town at this point. I'm just trying to get to Traverse City. It's really getting foggy. Uh, the windscreen is fogging up. I have my hazards on so that people can see me. I'm not sure if you can see, but I mean it's really hard to see out, and especially when the vehicles on the opposite directions have their lights on, it's really difficult. I mean, it was really a nice adventure driving in the dark with this fog. You hardly can see 10 feet ahead. But I think we are almost there. We have only a few miles to get to Traverse City. It was an interesting day with rain and night driving, 9 hours 41 minutes of riding time, 388 miles. Starting day 3 early in the morning, heading north from Traverse City to Sturgeon Bay and Northport. We drive along the Great Traverse Bay on the right side. I lost some time yesterday because of rain, so I'm making sure that I'm able to cover those miles today, as I had planned only 3 days for this trip. I have to make sure that I can get back to Chicago by end of day today, so starting quite early. We will drive to the northmost point along the Great Traverse Bay to Leelanau State Park, where we will get to see the Great Traverse Lighthouse. As you can see, it's pretty foggy early in the morning. Again, the weather is not cooperating.
As you drive along, you see lots of apple orchards. Michigan is famous for their apples. Looks like the picking season is over. It's typically middle of September to late September for some varieties of apples, but for some it's October. It's pretty gloomy today. We are at the state park. Here's a look at the lighthouse. Heading down south from Northport, we are going to go to the Sleeping Bears Dunes National Lakeshore. The Sleeping Bears Dunes National Parks offer some good trails where you can go off-road. Yeah, this year my goal was again just to practice, get familiar on road with the motorcycle. But again, on this journey, I am getting the opportunity to drive on some unpaved roads. Yeah, if you're used to driving dirt bikes, I mean this could be natural to you, but I have never driven a dirt bike before. So again, by no means I'm an expert, and I have to hone my skills off-road in the coming days. There's some sand that I encountered. Yeah, I need to practice a lot on my balance, handling the skids and so on. Yeah, I mean, there is not much scenery that I can look at with this weather. At least let me enjoy some trails while I can, while it's still dry. So here's a look at the dunes up close. I think people are entering the area where they can climb the dunes. Yeah, again, I am not in mood to climb these dunes with the riding gear that I have on. So I will skip this and see if I can find some scenic overlooks. We are entering the Pier Stocking Scenic Drive, which offers a beautiful drive and some nice scenic overlooks of the dune. Yeah, here's a lookout point. Again, Mother Nature is not cooperating. can walk up close and see the dunes from here, and beyond that is the Lake Michigan, which again you can't see because of all the fog. From the Sleeping Bears Dune State Park, we drive down Empire, Frankfurt, via Crystal Lake, Acadia, Ludington, Holland, and then via Indiana we will drive back to Chicago, passing Crystal Lake. As I'm driving down south, again I'm stuck in heavy rain. Most of the four-wheelers also have parked. It was really windy, so I had to take a quick stop for the rain to stop. Two days of driving in the rain has really taken its toll. Now I am in a rush to get back to Chicago, so again passing Michigan City, Indiana, and then eventually Chicago. Yeah, a few things I learned as part of this journey. If I had to redo this again, I would probably make this a 5-day trip. Yeah, 3 days is too short, and by having 5 days you can enjoy the places more. You can take breaks where again you can enjoy some good food, get to know the place. You could split this again as two halves, the northern tour and the southern tour. Take the ferry, which makes it a little more relaxing. But overall it was a good experience. I was able to clock a lot of miles on my motorcycle. I have a very good feel now, with up to close to about finishing 2,500 miles on my motorcycle. I have a good feel for the motorcycle on driving in various conditions. Yeah, passing the Chicago Skyway, we are getting close to downtown Chicago, passing the industrial area. It's evening, so I'm expecting to hit some traffic. Hopefully it's not too bad so that I can get home quickly and get some rest. As expected, some light traffic. Here's a good view of the downtown. Chicago, the windy city, has a very beautiful skyline, and again it's the city where the blues music was started or developed. Yeah, I'm eager to get home. I'll probably make myself a big drink, relax, listening to some blues music, and call it a day. It was an exciting journey for me, 3 days on my motorcycle. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, got to learn something new, got to see some new places. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please click like, subscribe, click on the bell icon to get notified about new uploads. "10 hours and 10 minutes of riding time for 41 miles. That concludes day 3 and our Lake Michigan Circle Tour.